Hello, viewers, and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. And we are taking a look on the Agenda 2025 of Team Nelson Chamisa. Let us be guided by Honorable Amos Chibaya.
2025, year of grassroots work. 2025, year of community work. 2025, year of grassroots work. 2025, year of community work. Chamisa oye! Chamisa oye! Shandura Zimbabwe, Shandura! Shandura! Shandura Zimbabwe, Shandura! Shandura! Shandura Zimbabwe, Shandura! Shandura! Ngani kusiye ipapo. Chasangana zomberi. Pano tauya kuzofara. Pandati 2025 is the year of grassroots work, is the year of community work. Kuno kuma shingo sendra. Mwanaman. Mama tima mutu. Vatu vamberi no kuwapa grassroots. Dunyote.
So, this is what Honorable Amos Chibaya was talking about. He is talking about the grassroots work, the grassroots agenda, making sure kuti kumaruwa, kumaruzeva, that is where you are working, that is where you are delivering. That is the agenda. Which means this is the most brilliant agenda I have seen so far from the opposition. When it is adopted, it has been adopted by the national leadership of Advocate Nelson Chamisa. What it means is everything is now in the pipeline. These are the things which we have been talking to say. We have to focus on the grassroots. We have to focus on the village agenda. We have to focus on the mobilizing the village people. That is something which is critical. That is something which is very, very important. So it's good for the people of Zimbabwe to understand that everything which has been done by ZANU-PF in the past is going to end, is going to be reversed through the village agenda, through the community agenda, through grassroots politics. Grassroots politics is different to politics of the past, to politics of slogans. This is now politics of practical solutions where leaders go onto the ground. They deliver solutions. Leaders go onto the ground. They work giving real, tangible, credible solutions. This is where we are going. This is what Advocate Honorable Amos Chibaya was talking about. Go to Masvingo Central, they are ahead. Go to Seke, they are ahead. Go to Zvimba East, they are ahead. Several constituencies where in Wedza, they are ahead. Honorable Valentine Zinumwe right there. They are doing this community agenda. They are doing this work on the ground. Go to Binga. Comrades are doing it. So if you go to Mwenezi, we are ready to master it. We are ready to make sure that we implement this agenda. This means we now need real numbers. We don't need speculation. We need people who belong to us. We need people who say, we are standing up against ZANU-PF and we are going to defeat ZANU-PF. That is the agenda. The agenda is no longer to be threatened in the rural areas. The agenda is no longer to be humiliated, to be harassed in the rural areas. We need to make sure that FAS and its agents or lookalikes lose power, lose their effectiveness. It can happen because of grassroots work. So this is the agenda. This is the key agenda 2025. It's about the grassroots work. It's about the community work. It's about being there. I must be able to stand tall at each and every function happening in the community, which is non-political. There is a funeral, I must be there. There is a wedding, I must be there. There is a party, I must be there. There is a field day, I must be there. Not only being there, we must be felt our presence. Not only that, we must be good organizers, which means we must organize tournaments of our own football tournaments of our own. We must be able to organize different items and different things for ourselves. That is the Agenda 2025. So the Agenda 2025 is not an issue of slogans. It's not an issue of fighting with individuals. It's not about individualism. It's about making sure that we gain support in ZANU-PF strongholds. We need to destroy ZANU-PF strongholds. If they make a mistake of holding a by-election, we must be able to flock to that area, robustly campaign, robustly back our candidates, and win. Our candidates can easily win when they are visible, when they are present, when they are involved in communities, when they are shaping the narrative in their villages, in their communities. That is how our candidates will win. They must be visible, they must be available, they must be there. So 2030 agenda yana Mnangagwa yakatofoira kudhara, because 2025 is going to be the key to stop that. Once we manage to mobilize in ZANU-PF strongholds, they will not dare go for a referendum. They will not dare, because that will be the humiliation of Emmerson Mnangagwa, and that will be the fall of Emmerson Mnangagwa. I have said, if Mnangagwa dares to go to a referendum, we must defeat him hands down. We must beat him hands down. And that will send a clear message to the people of Zimbabwe that the people of Zimbabwe are ready and are ripe for change. And the events which will follow, ndosaka tichitaura kuti 2028 kure kuna Mnangagwa. Ngavarambe vachita zvese manyawe avari kuita awa. Politburo dzavo dzese dzavari kuita uku ndoko vanogumira kuvhundudzirana ikoko. When it comes to the issues of the referendum, they must know that we are ready to defeat them hands down. What it means is, once they are defeated, once they are humiliated, then we have gained ground in their areas, in their territories, and we have won Zimbabwe for change. So this is very, very interesting. Let us watch and see how they are going to try to outmaneuver their 2030 agenda. 2030 agenda is failing because the village agenda is taking precedence. The village agenda is ahead. The village agenda is talking to the problems faced by the people. It's talking to the water challenges, it's talking to the health challenges, it's talking to the poverty challenges, it's talking to the economic challenges, it's talking to everything. Community must contribute to the economy. Community must be protected from bad leadership, and the community must take charge. This is where we are. So it's very, very important to know that change is coming to the nation of Zimbabwe. Without fear or favor, we are moving.